an organization that got her on a bargain basement deal and is telling her, well, we're going to wait to promote you until we're done promoting Asia Wilson.
The recent announcement of Caitlin Clark securing a lucrative endorsement deal with Adidas sent shockwaves throughout the sports community. This moment was particularly poignant for Aya Wilson, a celebrated WNBA player, who openly expressed her emotions upon hearing the news. Wilson's tears were a powerful mixture of joy for Clark's success and the frustration felt by many female athletes who continue to fight for recognition in a male-dominated sports landscape. This incident encapsulates both the progress being made in women's sports and the challenges that still lie ahead.
To sell a shoe, period, end of story. With Caitlin Clark, and I'm just going to keep it real, and I know this is embarrassing, what I'm about to say. I know it's embarrassing, but I'm going to say, if Caitlin Clark had a signature shoe, I would wear them.
Aya Wilson's journey in women's basketball has been nothing short of inspiring. Since being drafted first overall in the 2018 WNBA draft, she has made significant contributions to the sport, earning accolades such as WNBA MVP and leading her team, the Las Vegas Aces, to a championship title. Wilson has consistently advocated for gender equality in sports, using her platform to highlight the struggles faced by female athletes. Her emotional response to Clark's deal signifies not only a personal connection to the achievement, but also a broader commentary on the ongoing quest for equality in athletics.
Million at the time, while some people, including myself, were saying that this might be a little bit too low because of the superstar that she is.
And to make it
Caitlin Clark has rapidly ascended to stardom in collegiate basketball, known for her exceptional skills, including her scoring and playmaking abilities. Her performances have captivated audiences, making her a standout player in NCAA history. The recent Adidas deal represents a significant milestone in her burgeoning career, validating her hard work and dedication. However, Clark's success also raises awareness of the systemic issues that many female athletes continue to encounter. Her rise serves as both an inspiration and a reminder of the disparities that still exist in women's sports.
Nike struck absolute gold when they signed Caitlin Clark to an 8-year, $28 million endorsement deal. So why in the world?
Endorsement deals are crucial for athletes, serving as a primary source of income and enhancing their visibility in a competitive market. For female athletes, these deals can be transformative, allowing them to pursue their careers without financial constraints. Caitlin Clark's partnership with Adidas highlights the potential for women's sports to attract significant sponsorships. However, this achievement also underscores the fact that many talented female athletes remain overlooked, struggling to secure similar opportunities. The disparity in endorsements reflects broader issues of gender inequality within the sports industry.
Nike struck absolute gold when they signed Caitlin Clark to an 8-year, $28 million endorsement deal. So why in the world?
Media representation plays a pivotal role in shaping public perceptions of female athletes. Historically, women's sports have received less coverage than their male counterparts, leading to a lack of visibility for talented players. Aya Wilson's tears symbolize a longing for greater media attention and acknowledgement of all female athletes. As Caitlin Clark gains recognition, it is essential to advocate for improved media coverage of women's sports, ensuring that female athletes are celebrated for their achievements and contributions to the game.
This is insanity, what they're doing to Caitlin Clark. It's bad business, it's short-sighted. When this woman exits the playoffs, probably tonight, the WNBA playoffs are over.
Despite the progress made in women's sports, significant challenges persist. Issues such as pay disparity, limited sponsorship opportunities, and inadequate media representation continue to hinder the growth of women's athletics. Wilson's emotional reaction is a reflection of the broader frustration shared by female athletes who seek equality and recognition. To create an environment where female athletes can thrive, it is crucial for the sports community to address these systemic challenges head-on.
Seems to me that it is more on the political side as to why Caitlin Clark is not getting the praise, the commercials, the ads, the all of the things that she should have gotten.
Aya Wilson's heartfelt response serves as a clarion call for brands to invest in women's sports. The The endorsement landscape is evolving, and now is the time for companies to recognize the immense potential of female athletes. By sponsoring talented women, brands not only support the athletes, but also contribute to a cultural shift that promotes gender equality in sports. Clark's deal with Adidas is a step in the right direction, inspiring other brands to follow suit and create more equitable sponsorship opportunities.
Definitely upsetting. I don't think nobody in our league should be facing any sort of racism, hurtful, disrespectful, hateful comments and threats.
Social media has become an essential platform for athletes to showcase their talent and connect with fans. Caitlin Clark has effectively utilized social media to engage her audience and build her brand. This platform allows female athletes to share their stories, advocate for themselves, and amplify their voices. Aya Wilson's emotional reaction has resonated on social media, sparking important conversations about the need for increased support and recognition for women in sports. The power of these platforms can help drive change and promote equity.
I am upset for her, honestly. I think $28 million for 8 years. Eight years is such a long time. She'll be midway, maybe, if not over halfway through her WNBA career by the time that this contract is up, and then renegotiating that.
Fans play a crucial role in advocating for equality in sports. By supporting female athletes and demanding equal coverage and sponsorship, fans can help drive significant change. The emotional moment between Wilson and Clark has galvanized fans to rally behind women's sports, emphasizing that female athletes deserve equal opportunities and recognition. As fan engagement increases, it sends a strong message to brands and media outlets about the importance of investing in women's athletics.
It's kind of wild, isn't it? Nike's dragging its feet on what could be a massive opportunity. We're talking about a player who's brought a 400% increase in viewership to the WNBA, a player who's smashing records left and right, and yet Nike's acting like they don't want to ruffle any feathers. Why? Maybe they're scared of upsetting the balance in a league where racial dynamics are delicate.
Moments like these are vital for inspiring the next generation of female athletes. Caitlin Clark's success serves as a beacon of hope for young girls aspiring to play sports, showing them that their dreams are attainable. Aya Wilson's emotional response underscores the significance of representation and mentorship. When young athletes see successful women like Clark and Wilson, they are encouraged to pursue their passions, knowing that opportunities can exist for them as well. This cycle of inspiration is essential for the future of women's sports.
She has signed this contract, you guys, and her WNBA season has come and gone. And with that, Nike has not done one thing to promote her.
For female athletes to succeed, it is crucial to cultivate a supportive environment that values their contributions. Organizations, sponsors, and fans must work together to foster a culture that promotes equality and respect for female athletes. Aya Wilson's reaction emphasizes the need for solidarity among athletes and advocates. By creating a unified front, the sports community can push for systemic changes that benefit all athletes, regardless of gender.
Queen feminist saying, don't do that for that white girl until you make this 6'5" black woman more popular than the white girl. That when you look around and ask yourself, why is the WNBA marketing the playoffs leading with Asia Wilson and not Kelsey Mitchell, not Caitlin Clark? Why?
Women's sports have come a long way in recent years, but there is still much work to be done. The recent successes of athletes like Caitlin Clark and Aya Wilson demonstrate the potential for growth and recognition in the industry. As more female athletes achieve success and secure endorsements, it signals a shift in the landscape of women's sports. This evolution is crucial for inspiring future generations and ensuring that female athletes receive the recognition they rightfully deserve.
And watched her get stabbed in the eye by Dejanay Carrington and did nothing? They want her out of the playoffs. They think they're going to use these playoffs to build up a 6'5" Amazon woman, Asia Wilson, into the biggest star in sports. It ain't happening. They're lying to themselves. They're delusional.
Educational institutions play a significant role in promoting women's sports. Colleges and universities must invest in their women's athletic programs, providing resources and support to help female athletes excel. The success of athletes like Caitlin Clark highlights the importance of nurturing talent at the collegiate level. By prioritizing women's sports, educational institutions can help level the playing field and create more opportunities for female athletes, fostering a new generation of talent.
Capitalized on Caitlin Clark, and they put out signature Caitlin Clark balls and other merch that literally sold out within minutes of them going live. The hype that Caitlin Clark had going into this season, we will not see that again.
The fight for equality in sports is not confined to basketball. It extends across all athletic disciplines. Building alliances among female athletes from different sports can amplify the message of equality and create a united front for change. Aya Wilson's tears and Caitlin Clark's success can serve as rallying points for female athletes across the board to come together and advocate for equal opportunities. Collaborative efforts can lead to meaningful change and greater visibility for women in sports.
Reports Nike wants to prioritize A'ja Wilson, and it fears the optics of giving a rookie a signature shoe before an already established star who just won league MVP for the third time.
While progress is being made, continued advocacy for women's sports is essential. Organizations, sponsors, and athletes must remain vigilant in pushing for equality, ensuring that female athletes receive the recognition, support, and opportunities they deserve. Aya Wilson's emotional response is a reminder that the fight for equality is ongoing and that the sports community must work together to create a more equitable landscape for all athletes.
Isn't she being promoted, and how did Nike get her at such a reasonable, wasn't it at 22 or 32?
$28 million.
$28 million over 8 years. I'm like, that doesn't add up to me.
I think some of this might be a little bit of revisionist history.
But here, the emotional moment between Aya Wilson and Caitlin Clark signifies more than just a reaction to a single endorsement deal. It symbolizes a collective movement toward equality in sports. As female athletes continue to break barriers and achieve remarkable feats, the sports community must rally behind them, advocating for greater recognition and support. The journey toward equality is ongoing, but moments like this remind us of the progress that can be made when athletes, fans, and brands unite to champion women in sports. Together, we can create a brighter future where all athletes are valued equally and their achievements are celebrated.